Get ready for an unforgettable weekend in downtown Jasper. The 2026 Foothills Festival returns Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th to historic downtown Jasper, Alabama, featuring live performances from Collective Soul, Everclear, John Waite, Mark Chestnut,
but it's all over now and the show is Monday.
Tina Carter, and Channing Wilson. Don't miss 2 days of great music, food, and fun for the whole family. For tickets, event details, and complete festival lineup, visit foothillsjasper.com. The 2026 Foothills Festival, September 11th and 12th in historic downtown Jasper.
Start your story at Bevel State Community College. Whether you need seamless academic transfer classes, high-wage, high-demand career technical or health science programs, rapid training opportunities that get you into the workforce quickly, dual enrollment or adult education courses, Bevel State is your community college for a quality education. Visit bscc.edu to learn about our convenient and affordable options to make your future visible. Your story starts at Bevel State.
The sound of Walker County on 101.5 is WDXB HD3 Pelham, W286BM Jasper, an iHeart radio station. Listen on the free iHeart radio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Young.
It's 9 o'clock and we're going live. This is Live at 9 on WJLX with James Phillips, presented by Young Jewelers in historic downtown Jasper. Real talk, real stories, right now.
And good morning. James Phillips here on Live at 9 on WJLX. Friday morning, and it is August the 7th. We're already 7 days into August. Beautiful day outside today. And I've got some, I'll say at least one beautiful guest and another guest that's a fairly nice guy. There we go. We got Jonathan Allen on the left, Assistant Superintendent of the Jasper City Schools, and Ann Jackson on the right, Superintendent of the Jasper City Schools. Thank you guys for coming in today.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
School has started back. It seems like it just ended a few weeks ago, and we're back already.
Maybe for you.
Right.
Well, I had a long summer.
I know you guys have been working every day this summer, so it's easy for me to say that. But I was happy to get Zuzu out of the house.
Yes. We had parents throwing backpacks out of the car and throwing kids out of the car. They were ready for them to get back to school.
And we were talking before we came on the air. Jonathan, when he was the principal at T.R. Simmons, he has a lot of experience with having to actually pry one of my daughters out of the car to go to school. So.
We've all done that. Yeah.
One finger at a time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I almost bit her hand one day to get her to let go of the car. You know, but school started back yesterday. How did it go?
We had a very smooth day. Everybody, and I went by this morning, and it seemed like everybody was clicking, and school was in session.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of moving parts at all of our schools, and buses and all those different factors. So car line, I'm sure the traffic through downtown, everyone loves that when we start back.
Oh my goodness.
But it went well. Really
It well. And I actually did pickup yesterday afternoon at Memorial Park, and there was quite the log jam, but they got through it. You know, you could tell it was day one, but everybody, nobody was yelling and screaming at each other, so that's a positive.
That's a positive. The first day it rains, everybody will forget everything that they've supposed to do. But
yeah.
It smooths out pretty quickly.
And I don't know who the teachers are that are standing out, welcoming when you get there in the morning. I just dropped my daughter off this morning. Perfect. They're smiling. Mm-hmm. Starts your day off just right.
They have the music playing.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a good way to get the kids going and for parents to be happy when they drop them off.
That's right. That's right.
I noticed yesterday one of the big things that that you guys have got starting out for this school year is the pre-K center. And so it's the old North Highland School has completely been renovated, and all the pre-K classes are now there. Is that right?
That's correct. We have taken on 2 new pre-Ks, so we have a total of 4. Historically, for about 45 years, we've had 2 locally funded pre-Ks. So This year did I say that? We had 2. So this year we have 4.
Wow.
So we're being able to serve 72 students. So we're very excited about that. And yes, North Highlands has been renovated, and it's beautiful, and it's happy, and
Yeah.
and our kids are excited to be there. Our teachers are excited. So it's going to be a good thing for us.
It looked great, and my wife said she saw you yesterday morning welcoming everybody at that school.
You know, the beginning of school, we try to be all hands on deck. Everybody was there at some point yesterday to make sure that it was a smooth opening, and that, of course, they just had half of their students. So
Right.
they had half yesterday and half today, but, you know, we want to make it as smooth for them as we can.
And so there's no pre-K classes at T.R. Simmons anymore, right?
That's correct.
I know every school is busting at the seams. Was that the reason for that, to move it to there, or?
Yes, we did not have room, and that's one of the reasons why we've never done first class pre-K. We just didn't have the room.
Right.
So back in the summer, or beginning of summer, the Jasper area families center,
Service Center, yeah.
said, you know, we think we are going to vacate the building, and, you know, we no longer really need it. So we said, well, this is a great opportunity to pull in more students for our pre-K.
Yeah.
So it's been great, but yes, we are bursting at the seam. We have over 3,000 students, which is, we have not hit that number in many, many, many years. So we have a lot of students.
That is a lot of students. What's the largest grades right now?
Well, right now, it may be kindergarten and growing.
Yeah.
You know, we'll have some students that will.
Hey, does that date back to COVID?
It does.
Did people have a bunch of
It
babies?
does.
That's what I
It
thought.
does.
Quarantine did have an effect.
That's what I was thinking.
People
Yeah.
were busy during COVID.
Yeah.
Yes. This may be our largest kindergarten class that we've had in years.
Wow. So so TR had to get some more room somehow then. And then you've got Memorial Park. My daughter goes there. I know they're busting at the seams too. They got a lot of kids in that school.
Which is why we, you know, are working on Walker High School,
Right.
so that we can take some pressure off at least Maddox.
What is the plan for it? Have we thrown that out there yet?
Yes, I think what we will do is look at 6th, 7th, and 8th going to Maddox starting this time next year.
Right.
Now, we may have to reevaluate it with this growth spurt that we've had and make sure that's the right configuration.
Right.
But that, when we started this 5 years ago, Maddox was the school that needed the most pressure taken off. So
Right.
Currently,
So-
Maddox has about 670 students total. So if we can take a grade level out of that school, that will help their administration have enough classroom spaces, and common areas would be better suited for them.
Right.
But you got to put them somewhere, so they would go to Walker High School.
Well, and it prepares you for the future, because you don't want to overload the high school, you know, so
Right.
it gives you plenty of room at the high school when these age groups start rolling through there.
right.
So we have a large group in 4th grade currently, over 250. In 8th grade and 9th grade, there's over 250 in each of those grades.
Wow.
So to your point, we're approaching 1,000 kids at the high school. That will happen. Kids want to be at our high school. They want to be a part of our band program. They want to be a part of the athletic programs. They understand the academic expectations that we have. And we have a lot of kids that want to be on that 30-plus wall for the ACT.
Yeah. The 30-plus wall is so cool to me, because I just celebrated my 30-year reunion. And when we were in high school, my graduating class, no one made a 30.
Right.
I had the highest one in our class. I think me and another guy were tied at like a 26. And so it was so rare to see 30s a lot of times. And now you've got, what, 40 people on the wall that have made a 30 for this, that are in school now?
I think the idea goes back to Sherry Nicholson and Teresa Kitchens. If I'm not mistaken, they wanted to encourage kids to strive for that goal. And that's not something they usually get on their first time.
Right.
Many of those students will take the assessment 5 or more times to reach their goal. but it has an impact for parents when they're paying for college tuition. It makes a tremendous difference for scholarships.
Oh, it definitely does.
Last year, I think we set the record for the most students on the 30-plus wall than we've ever had since we've been tracking it.
And how many was it? Do you remember?
I believe it was over 25 were on the wall.
Yeah, that is incredible to have that many students at over 30. And I do want to give a shout out to one of my best friends, Patrick Morrison.
Oh, yes.
He tutors
Yes, he
ACT,
does.
He does.
and there's been a lot of kids to boost those scores over 30 that he's done too.
You know, it takes some individual motivation.
Yeah.
I think we have wonderful teachers that prepare kids, but you have to be a self-driven, motivated student to want to aspire to reach that goal.
Yeah, definitely so. I saw you guys have at the high school, the kids are painting their parking spots. That's a big thing for the first of the year. And I saw several of them. They look really
They're
neat.
very creative
Yeah.
in what they choose to paint, and I have been amazed at what they've pulled together.
Some of them I look at, I don't even know what I'm looking at, but it looks really cool.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Mr. Darwin's done a great job of trying to establish that culture, and you know, it's competitive for kids in high school today. A lot of them are doing dual enrollment, and you know, they want to be grown, and they're still teenagers, and he's trying to find ways to connect them back to the school, back to the culture of the school. And I'm sure homecoming week will be a big deal when we get there.
Oh, yeah.
But starts with painting their parking spot and kind of putting their mark on the school. A lot of the kids that first day, the girls had seniors written down their jeans, and they decorated their cars. So it was exciting to see that joy about coming back to school.
Yeah, and you know, I think back to my latter years in school, and we thought we were just having to go back to prison, but it seems like now students really do get excited to be there.
They do.
That's right.
They do. They're so social, you know, and it's great. They've been on their devices, but it's so good to be together. And
Now, speaking of devices, I know that was a big change last year. What's the device procedure? Do they?
well, it's, you know, it has been it's a law now.
Yeah.
So we take them up at the beginning of. They either can have it in their backpack or in their locker.
Right.
So it has to be turned off, but it's no devices, and we don't know what'll be coming down the road
Yeah.
with the screen time limits, but you know, that's being talked about as well.
Yeah. What are we were talking about the high school just then? Any big changes at the high school this year?
I did have someone reach out to me and ask if we had a helipad added
Yeah.
to the campus, and that's not a helipad.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Near the band practice field, you'll see a large concrete area, and that's a drill pad that
Okay.
we've provided for our JROTC program.
Yeah.
They're incredible. Colonel Harrell, First Sergeant Hill, they do a great job with our JROTC program, and that serves students in the city and the county.
Right.
Students come from the county as well to be a part, and that allows them to do their drill program for their color guard. So
Right.
they're going to put it to great use. They were very excited to have this area to do that.
That's been an area that we've just been lacking. When we were at Walker High School, they had the DO parking lot, and
Yeah.
you know, it worked well. And since we've been at Jasper, they really haven't had much space.
Yeah.
To
Well, and that's such a neat little program too. I know a lot of people in the community, they may not see them other than in parades, or they do a great job of parking vehicles during football games too.
Yes,
That's
yes.
right.
But it's a really important program and teaches the kids a lot of life lessons and respect. And we have so many students too that have left Jasper to go into the military and be very successful too.
Right. At one time, we had a student at every military academy.
Yeah.
West Point, Air Force,
Army and
Army,
Marines.
Navy, uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean,
We could name names: Mason Slaughter, Thomas Ward,
Yeah.
Stephen Williams. We've got some great kids
Keely
now.
Davis.
yeah.
Just, yeah,
There've been a lot that have gone through and have successful careers in the military now.
very proud of them.
And we had one person from a while ago that was, I can't remember the title that he had in the military, but Michael Grinston, isn't that right?
Yes.
And he was like way up there in the military.
Yes,
That's a former Walker High School
that's
graduate.
right.
Also at the high school, you guys have a track now.
Yes, and we're excited. You know, we've had state championship runners for years with no track.
Right.
So we're very excited. You know, the track at Walker High School was not regulation, and it was shaped like a pear.
Yeah.
And then it had the building in between it, so it was in concrete, rough. So they really didn't have a place to practice. So our championship team had to go to either Carver to practice or Winfield.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Yeah, so we're excited to have our own track.
And I know they had their first actual home meet in April of this year, and they were so excited about being able to have the home
Yes.
meet and everything.
Yes.
And athletics starting up. I know last night was Meet the Vikings. Woody was there, and then we had a photographer there as well, taking photos and videos. And sounds like it was a huge crowd that turned out.
Big crowd. I was surprised that as many people turned out for the scrimmage.
Yeah,
It was great.
on a hot Thursday
On a
night.
hot Thursday night, yeah.
And then we got volleyball about to kick off, and then fall track at cross country, I guess, is theirs, and the swim team, I guess, would be
Yep.
the fall sports, and all those are always very successful.
Yes, and you know, Jasper High School is the building that never sleeps.
Yeah.
There is always an activity going on.
Yeah, I bet. Now at some of the other schools, do we have any new principals this year?
We do. It's like Jonathan said, familiar faces, but new roles. Sonia Parnell is
Okay, yeah.
principal at T.R. Simmons. And of course, she has been in our system for 30-something years. I don't know how, but
I thought you were going to say
yeah,
decades.
that's right. But many years.
Right.
And so this is her first year as a principal. She was assistant principal at the middle school for a while.
Yeah.
Intermediate school, and so she's already doing an amazing job. She she comes with a lot of experience. She comes with a business background as well, with her
Right.
family owning KFC, and so she's going to be amazing at TR. And of course, Megan Fields is now at the central office, and Sonia has some big shoes to fill, but she's the one to fill them. So
Yeah.
she's going to do a great job there. And then Amber Wright, who was one of our special ed teachers at the high school, took Sonia's place at Maddox.
Okay.
So we're very excited about that, and she's excited. So,
And I know with it being the beginning of the school year, there's probably plenty of new teachers out there too that are breaking in their first year.
yes, lots.
We
Hard
probably,
to keep up with them.
Right.
It's like-
probably a couple dozen
Yeah.
new faculty members.
Y'all probably haven't
throughout
even
the
met them
district.
all yet then, if that's
Well,
the case.
we've met them, but it's like, okay, where's this one?
Right.
Yeah.
What school are you?
Yeah.
It's hard to keep up with them.
We had new teacher orientation, so we had some time with them to just let them know how special it is to be in our school district and how valued they are.
Yeah.
We take pride in that. We want them to feel like they're a special part of this community. And, parents have high expectations, but we also want to support them through that process. So we hope we make them feel that way in that first experience with us. I think the first day of school makes everything feel a little bit more real.
Yeah.
And some of the jitters settle down. And I heard a teacher say yesterday, my first year was tough, but it was her first day of her second year. And she said, I think I like my job. so I think it takes a little bit to settle in, but they're doing that.
That's awesome. And the at least it only took her a year to realize that she liked the job.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
There's a lot of questions there. Your first
Yeah.
year, I don't know if I've made the right decision or not. Yeah, it's always a win if a teacher comes back.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
Oh, it's a win. You showed up today.
Yeah.
It's great.
Now, you said that we're approaching 3,000 students overall?
We're over.
Oh, over 3,000. How many employees does that mean for the city school system?
Over 350 employees
I'm
from
gonna say 370.
Yeah. Counting staff and,
bus drivers,
Everything, bus drivers, everything.
custodians, maintenance.
yeah. How many buses do you guys have? That was the one thing that Dennis Willingham was bragging about the other day. They have 120 buses. Now, it's a lot larger
Right, right.
span than Jasper. But how
Well,
many
we-
buses do you guys have?
We have 21 routes.
Okay.
And that's how we would define it. But of course, we probably have 30 buses.
Right, with the
in total.
backup buses and activity buses and things like
But
that.
They all have air conditioning.
Yeah, that's the main thing he was talking about.
We're proud of that, and we have a badge system that we're going to be using on our buses. You may hear parents talk about the ID badges. That's one of the features that we can do to allow parents to know where their child is at. When they scan in, they'll know that their child has made it to the bus and is on the correct bus, and when that bus should arrive at their home. So
cool. I didn't
new
realize that.
technology. Of course, we'll have different uses for those badges during the school day, but
Now, what are some of the things I know, like lunch, those kind of things you badge in? What are some of the other uses for the badge system?
So teachers and employees were pitching this athletic pass, the all access pass for athletics, and a lot of the students purchase that. They'll see a hologram on their ID badge. If they're a part of that, that will get them into all home events during the regular season. We also scan in the library, just like we used to do.
Yeah.
You know, your library card is your ID badge. And then we'll use it in the lunchroom. We have free breakfast and lunch for all students.
Yeah.
And, you know, we want them to take advantage of that. We know that there's some hardships that families face, and we take pride in the meals that we provide for our students.
Well, and that's the one thing, my daughter, Zuzu, that's in the third grade now, she had gone to Valley one school year.
Mm-hmm.
And when she transferred back to the Jasper school system, the main thing that she kept saying was, the food is so much better.
Oh.
And she kept talking about the food and the different choices, like they have the grab and goes or Lunchables and things like that.
You know, James, lifestyles have changed. You know, it's rare, I think, that you'd find a family that sits down for 3 meals a day.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
It's rare that you find a family that sits down for dinner.
Yeah.
You know, because people are so busy. Our lifestyles have just changed.
Yeah.
So, and their food choices have changed. They'd rather have yogurt and, you know, a piece of fruit, or, you know, we have a lot of salad eaters. You know, even our little kids, they'd rather have a salad and a sandwich. So Becky Martin has been with us for over 50 years as our CMP, and she has really done an amazing job of transforming what our menus, what our offerings look like.
Yeah.
We have students, you know, they'll eat those breakfast parfaits, you know, yogurt parfaits. We have pizzas that are little personalized pizzas.
That's the thing my older kids have always bragged on, is the personal pizzas at the high school.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you know, life has changed for Americans in the last 10 years. So Becky's done a great job of modifying our lunchrooms to meet, you know, what students are really going to eat now.
Well, and Becky, somebody you mentioned, she's been in the system for 50 years.
Over.
And, you know, so she was over that when it was rectangle pizzas and corn.
Yes, yes,
you know,
yes.
and has been a person that changes with time.
Yes.
She's done an incredible job.
Yes, yes. It's been great. And when you go to see when you go in our lunchrooms and you see what they're offering, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
I want that.
I usually go at Thanksgiving every year. And,
Yes,
and you
that's
get a
always-
real Thanksgiving meal, you
Yeah.
know. It's always really good. My wife tries to grab the kids who aren't going to eat it, the pecan pies.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
But she gets to hang out at the school and eat a lot of times because she substitutes.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
And that's one thing, you guys, the substitute program, too, is just a great program. Y'all have great substitutes that are prepared to actually help the kids when they
Right.
come in and stuff.
So if anybody's listening and they want to be a substitute, Kelly Services is who we use. Please call us. We'll help you with that process.
Right. And you may not need a few for at least a week or so.
Right. I hope
That's
not.
right.
Yeah.
I hope not.
But they'll start.
Yeah.
That'll
Yeah.
start happening soon. Any of the let's see, what time is it? Oh, we're close to the bottom of the hour, so let's take a break. And when we come back, I want to talk about some of the trade programs that you guys. There's some new ones starting this year, and the Heman Drummond Center is something we could talk about for a little bit too,
Right.
because that's going to change the way we do a lot of things in the school system here too.
That's right.
All right, let's take a break and hear from our sponsors, and we'll be right back on Live at 9 with James Phillips here on WJLX.
Young Jewelers. That name has been a part of Jasper for a long, long time. As a matter of fact, for 3 generations and over 70 years, Young Jewelers has been located in downtown Jasper, striving to earn your loyalty with quality and customer service. Young Jewelers has set the standard in diamonds, jewelry, and gifts. You can afford to have a diamond from Young Jewelers. Our friendly staff can assure you of that. And you're always greeted with a smile and a genuine concern for your needs. Whether it's custom design work or diamonds from one of the name brand vendors, a consultation at Young Jewelers will have you feeling confident you've made the right choice. Young Jewelers, located across from City Hall on 19th Street and online at youngjewelers.com.
Start your story at Bevel State Community College. Whether you need seamless academic transfer classes, high-wage, high-demand career technical or health science programs, rapid training opportunities that get you into the workforce quickly, dual enrollment or adult education courses, Bevel State is your community college for a quality education. Visit bscc.edu to learn about our convenient and affordable options to make your future visible. Your story starts at Bevel State.
Carl Cannon, Chevy, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Corridor X, and Jasper. We're more than just a new car dealer. We're a certified pre-owned dealer, too. As a used car dealer in Jasper, we have access to a wide variety of used cars from across the area. As a new Buick, Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC dealer, we have the latest models that GM provides from 4 amazing brands. Let us show you around our dealership. With so many options, we're sure you'll find what you're looking for. Browse our inventory online at carlcannon.com. When other dealers can't, Cannon can. Carl Cannon, Corridor X at Industrial Boulevard in Jasper.
Hi guys, I'm Dr. Martin Roberts, owner of Jasper Veterinary Clinic. 3 years ago when I set out to open my own clinic, Pinnacle was my bank of choice to help that dream become a reality. Recently, when we needed to expand and had the opportunity to acquire property adjoining to ours, I made one call to Wayne and he set those wheels in motion. If you have banking needs, give Pinnacle a call.
Hello everyone, I'm Drake McKenzie from All South Land and Timber. We have been banking with Pinnacle Bank for over 25 years. The customer service at Pinnacle Bank is first class. We highly recommend banking with Pinnacle Bank for all of your financial needs.
I'm Robin Reed Allen, Chairman of the Board of Pinnacle Bank. Come see our team and make Pinnacle Bank your bank too.
Pinnacle Bank, member FDIC.
If you're craving great food in a place that feels just right, it's time to head to Jake's on 4th in downtown Jasper. From stacked made-to-order burgers to hearty favorites fresh off the grill, every dish at Jake's is cooked with care and full of flavor. It's comfortable, relaxed, and always welcoming. Whether you're meeting friends, enjoying a casual dinner, or just want a laid-back spot with great atmosphere, Jake's on 4th delivers every time. Located at 1810 4th Avenue South of downtown Jasper, Jake's is open Wednesday through Saturday with lunch from 11 to 3:30 and dinner 5 to close. Jake's has great food, an easygoing vibe, and it's a place you'll want to come back to. Jake's on 4th, fine dining done the Walker County way.
Get ready for an unforgettable weekend in downtown Jasper. The 2026 Foothills Festival returns Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th to historic downtown Jasper, Alabama, featuring live performances from Collective Soul, Everclear, John Waite, Mark Chestnut,
But it's all over now and the show is Monday.
Tina Carter, and Channing Wilson. Don't miss 2 days of great music, food, and fun for the whole family. For tickets, event details, and complete festival lineup, visit foothillsjasper.com. The 2026 Foothills Festival, September 11th and 12th in historic downtown Jasper.
For Social Security Disability, Pat Nelson and the attorneys at Nelson, Bryan & Cross have 40 years of real experience and over 4,000 favorable decisions. We handle all the complicated paperwork, and as always, there is no cost unless we win your case. Please contact Nelson, Bryan & Cross for a free consultation regarding your Social Security Disability benefits. Nelson, Bryan & Cross, 205-387-7777. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
The sound of Walker County on 101.5 is WDXB HD3 Pelham, W286BM Jasper, an iHeart radio station. Listen on the free iHeart Radio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
You're listening to Live at 9 with James Phillips, presented by Young Jewelers on WJLX.
And we are back. Hey, you know what? That is Nick Norris.
It sounded good.
That's our guy.
Yeah, I meant to tell you, that's your 9th grade English teacher right there.
He is amazing.
He's such a cool guy, too. That's one of the things about getting on staff here and being able to be a part of the team at WJLX. We've got some really neat people, and Nick is one of them that helps us out. And he does a great job. And then also another one of you guys, teachers, Patrick Hanna, helps out with the radio station, too.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so he's a good guy, too, that we
is.
love hanging out with and doing things with. I want to thank everybody, all of our sponsors. You just heard from all of them, especially let's thank Jake's on 4th and Young's Jewelers, our title sponsors. And we just got a new title sponsor, which is Nelson, I'm going to make sure I get it right, Nelson Bryan, Boylan and Cross now is the title sponsor that just came on this week. And I want to thank all those guys. Jake's on 4th. Y'all have to take a little trip down there every now and then, don't you?
Had dinner last night.
Did you?
I did.
What's one of your favorite things to get?
The Gulf. I had amberjack last night.
Oh, that sounds good. I love any kind of fresh
and I think
fish.
that's what I get every time.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with their hamburgers either.
Everybody, and I haven't had a hamburger. My wife's had them. When I get a sandwich, I really like their smoked bologna sandwich. Mm-hmm. And it is really good. It's like a thick cut bologna. And to me, it tastes like steak almost.
He has one that has pimento cheese on it.
That one does.
And it looked amazing.
And I love pimento cheese too.
Yeah,
that's as southern as you get with bologna and pimento cheese.
That's right.
So we've got Ann Jackson, superintendent of Jasper City Schools, in with us today, and Jonathan Allen, the assistant superintendent. You guys have made a great team, haven't you?
I think so.
I like to brag that I was her first hire.
Yeah,
as superintendent.
True. That's true. Yeah.
Whether she made a good hire or not, she's got to own it.
Well, she's
right?
kept you around. You know.
That's right. That
My
means
superpower is hiring.
Is it?
I can. I tip. I may not get it right every time, but most of the time I can tell if we've got if I have a panel to choose from, I can usually. So I did.
Well, you did good with that one, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah. I've never seen you guys arguing with each other or just looking like you're mad at each other. Do you ever get into a little squabble like
Not really.
friends do sometimes?
Jonathan will just turn around and go to his office. He's so nice when he's, even when he's upset, he's nice.
Yeah. That's the thing. And I did see a really neat video of Jonathan a couple days ago on social media where he was talking baby talk to his puppies. Is that right?
I don't know if that was me or not. I don't know.
I almost tried to put it on the system so I could play it during the
My wife may have put that on. I don't know.
Your wife did put that on. Yeah. My wife commented on it and was joking that I do the same thing with my little Pomeranian too.
Yeah.
So
they rule the roost.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah.
We were talking about just back to school and everything going smoothly yesterday. Today, second day of school for the Jasper City school system. One thing we haven't talked about is the Heman Drummond Center that is about to open up within the next probably couple months. And you guys have a new program that you guys are doing through Heman Drummond. What is it?
Right. We everybody knows there's a teacher shortage.
Right.
And so one of the things that we have talked about for several years and just never have been able to get it off the ground was to have kind of a teacher prep program where students that thought they might be interested in teaching could sort of get their feet wet. So this year with Heman Drummond opening, we knew we'd have some slots available that we could maybe get that program going, and we did, and it's we're so excited about it. Amy Strassner is going to teach those courses, and she is amazing.
Now, what will it kind of focus? What are some of the things that the kids need prep on as far as the ones wanting to go into teaching?
Well, I haven't really looked at all that curriculum, but it will be a lot of things. I think they'll talk about the mechanics and some of the pedagogy on how to do teaching.
Right.
We would eventually love to be able to sort of apprentice some of these students, with office aides, where we have done office aides, maybe send them down to the pre-K.
Yeah.
And let them get their feet wet, or send them to TR and let them work in the classrooms. So
Yeah.
we have hopes to expand it. But yeah, Amy does an amazing job, and the kids are going to love that. So if there are any viewers, listeners,
Yeah.
that think they might want to be a teacher, think about going to send their child to Heman Drummond for the teacher prep program.
Yeah, that would be awesome. And I know there is a teacher shortage, and it's hard to get teachers. And to me, that's one of the fields that we need our best and brightest going into.
And it's a great field. It's hard work.
Yeah.
People, I think a lot of people will go into teaching thinking, June and July.
Right.
It's a hard profession.
Yeah.
It's hard work. But if it's a calling and it's something that you really want to do, it's a wonderful profession.
Yeah. I was invited to Memorial Park last year for their career day that they had.
Yes.
And one of the things that I would ask each of the sessions was, what do you want to be when you grow up? And there were so many students that do want to be teachers. Even I was shocked at the amount of the little boys that want to be teachers, And then there was a ton of people who wanted to be police officers and firefighters. And it was across the spectrum. We don't have the little boys wanted to be coaches or the little girls wanted to be whatever. It's kind of everybody wants to do the different jobs. But it was so interesting to see the different things they wanted to be, A lot of kids nowadays want to say they want to be YouTubers too. I heard that.
They want to be like you.
Maybe so. Yeah. And that's how I would get their attention. I'd be like, hey, I'm on YouTube.
Yeah, that's right.
Not as cool as you think sometimes, but I'm on there.
I think that's the benefit of what the Heman Drummond Center will offer for students. They know traditional roles of nurses or teachers, and those are wonderful.
Right.
But they're going to see other things like HVAC, electrician, welders. They're going to see that they have opportunities in those fields too.
Yeah.
So we're excited.
And the partnerships that we have with Bevel and with Alabama Power. I mean, Alabama Power has really stepped in. I won't say stepped up because they have always stepped up. But
Right.
they have really stepped in and done some things with our students. This summer they did a HVAC fast track. Oh, and it was amazing. Our kids are going to have just kind of an edge going into the workplace that, most students are not going to have that opportunity. So it is really going to change the landscape of
Well, the one thing that I found to be really cool about it too is all the different groups working together. It's not just you guys and the County Board of Education working together. It's Bevel State, it's the Walker Area Community Foundation, Alabama Power. There's so many different groups that are coming together. And this is going to be something that we've really never seen in our state even.
Right.
So it's going to be kind of a pilot program that I think people from all over the country will be flying in to see what's going on right here in Jasper, Alabama.
That's right. There are many beautiful, new, modern tech facilities, but this is the only one that we know of that's been funded by, private donors, heavily funded through private donors, through the foundation, and through state funding.
I was going to say, even our local legislators have done a great job of getting money for the program.
Yes. So it's a great opportunity, not only for our students, but it's for our entire community.
Yeah. And I do like seeing in the era that I grew up in a Walker County school, it was always county and city were completely separate all the time, and people would joke that they can't stand each other and they can never work together. But you see it so much more now of all of our communities coming together and working together. To me, it's just a beautiful thing that you don't see a lot of places.
It absolutely is. And we say the county kids are our kids too.
Yeah.
And we're their, it's just kids.
Yeah.
And we've got to, it's a community.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I feel like what's good for Jasper has always been good for the county and vice versa.
And vice versa. What's happening in Dora is we're going to be reaping the benefits for that in Jasper too. So it's that symbiotic relationship that, it's good for all of us.
Yeah. I like the fact that you and Dennis can work together and cut up and have a good time with each other too,
Dennis and I go way back to T.W. Martin.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
31, 32 years ago.
Yeah.
Dennis and I taught at T.W. Martin. Great. And he was the head of the history department, and I taught world history and Alabama history.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
He tried to boss me around, but I
Yeah, right.
I really told
He probably found out really quick
He
that
did.
that wasn't possible.
He did. He still does. He knows.
What are some of the other? Have we talked about every school now? I'm trying to think. Maddox we haven't talked about a lot. I think I saw Mr. Sargent just had a birthday or something.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah. I think I saw that on Facebook a day or so ago. And you guys said Maddox is one of your schools that's really packed right now.
It is.
And how important is that school with the age group that they deal with? Because middle school can be a nightmare for a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And they do a good, those teachers are different.
Yeah.
Because the kids are different, and our 4th and 5th graders are still pretty much in that elementary realm. They haven't changed a whole lot, but 6th.
Yeah.
It's a different dynamic, and you have to love teaching 6th grade. And
Right.
our teachers love teaching 6th grade.
Yeah.
That's one of those when they show up every day, it's a win. And you think, how do you do that?
I think my friend Amy Bird is a 6th grade teacher.
She is.
And you have to have somebody with her patience and personality to be able to do 6th
That's
grade.
right.
I
That's
think.
right.
I think that's the age where a lot of kids can lose their love for school
Right.
and learning, and they have that task. That's their job, really, is to maintain that. And they have fun. They do a lot of fun things with students there. And I think what I'm most impressed by are the teachers that can target their instruction and the needs of each student individually.
Yeah.
And that we have a lot of teachers closing gaps and meeting those needs and really providing that individual instruction to students to make a difference.
Well, one thing about Maddox too is the STEM lab that they have.
Yes, the Patrick runs.
It's incredible, to see what they can do in that place,
It's amazing, and that was funded through a grant through the Walker Area Community Foundation. I mean, their footprint is,
their footprint's everywhere.
It's so expansive, and that STEM lab is doing great things for kids. And then we transition into our high school robotics teams, and Jonathan's son participates in that, and Amy Strassner has been the push behind that program, and they just do remarkable things. But we really, even though we start coding and doing some things in kindergarten, at Maddox is where we really start trying to push these kids into, because that's really what they like, technology and techie stuff.
Right.
And so they're able to have a broadcast system,
Well, I know Nick at the high school is even doing like a broadcast type. He's got a full studio set up now.
He does.
Yeah.
And all of our schools do.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Yeah.
He's a social media superstar.
He is a social media superstar.
You may have seen some of his videos
where he's lifting weights and teaching class at the same time. Not at school. He does a lift and learn video that I even find really interesting most of the time. He just did a full series on the Odyssey, which I thought was really cool.
He's a smart guy.
Yeah. And you guys, what would you want to put across to parents and students here at the beginning of the year? If you could tell them anything, what would you want them to know? And I'm sure it probably might be something with patience, maybe.
Maybe with patience. But let's give some grace. We'll give you grace if you'll give us some grace.
Right.
That's Jim Clark. Do you remember Jim Clark?
Yeah.
At TRC? He used to tell parents at orientation, if you won't believe everything your child comes home and tells, we won't believe everything they come to school and tell us. So just,
right,
there's a balance there. But, I often say we try to get it right. We may not get it right 100% of the time, but it will not be because we didn't try.
Right.
It won't be because it was intentional.
Yeah.
It will be because it was a mistake, and give us some great. Everybody makes teachers make mistakes.
Yeah. Well, and I bet you'd probably like for people to, if they do have a problem, contact you guys and don't
Contact
just put it.
Jonathan.
Don't put it on Facebook,
Don't
right?
put it on Facebook. Give us a chance. Just
Right.
give us a chance,
Yeah.
and many times, you know, some of the things that you do, you may question, like, why did they do that?
Yeah.
If they put it on Facebook, they're just gonna get a whole lot of.
Oh, yeah.
But if they'll call us and we can say, well, this is why we're doing this.
Here was
they
the
go,
thought process behind it.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Well, and I'm sure whoever does that sort of thing, if they have a job, they wouldn't like somebody to come to their job and blast them, you know.
Right.
Like,
right.
golden rule is really something that we should always apply in life no matter what.
That's right. And it's being slowly forgotten.
Yeah.
But yeah, just give us a chance.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot that goes on in a school. And, you know, our teachers are there. They have their hearts in the right place. Just give us a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Just give us some time to figure things out and let us. We learn too.
Right.
We're learning at North Highlands every day is going to be North Highlands, the pre-K center.
Right.
You know, we're learning that too. So, but it's going to be a great year. We've had some really amazing school years, and we have amazing kids. We have amazing teachers. We have amazing parents, and that's just the perfect combination.
Right. Right. Anything else that we need to mention? We're close to time here, so.
We would just love for parents to plug in. That's what we've told our administrators. We want parents to be in our schools and involved with our programs. Just Friday nights, for example, you'll have probably half of our student body, if not more, involved in football, cheerleading, athletic trainers,
Yeah.
JROTC, and of course our band. They'll all be involved, and their families are plugged in and involved as well. And that's just, I know, at the high school level, but we have wonderful activities throughout the year that parents can help make happen. And we've seen that if students are plugged in and their parents are plugged in, their academic outcomes are improved as well.
Oh, definitely.
That ties into attendance and discipline and all those other factors. But we just invite our parents to be a part. We have a wonderful community, and this strategic alignment that we've talked about, all that is happening. It's a really optimistic time to be a part of our community. So we look forward to working with them.
Well, I really do think when you guys first realigned everything, because you had 3 elementary schools, and then once you realigned it where every child goes to a certain school for a certain grade, I think that's helped to bring the community together because everybody starts to get to know everybody.
That was our goal. We said, you know, all of our kids need to start school together, and we hope they'll all finish together.
Yeah.
So.
The only thing that any of my children would complain about, and it's really Zuzu, the youngest, this year, her best friend that she made last year didn't end up in her class this year, and it just devastated her for about 2 hours. But, you know, by the time she had snack later on the day, she was fine.
Well, right. and my Lillian had that same thing happen, and she ended up with some brand new friends.
Yeah.
And a brand new best friend. So it works out.
And
Kids typically can work it out.
Right. Well, and I told her that I said, okay, it'll give us an opportunity for you and your best friend. We'll meet up after school at Chick-fil-A or at Mi Mochiana, that kind of thing. You'll still get to see your best friend.
Right.
Maybe even more. Who knows?
Right. That's right.
Anything else? Anything parents need to know before we start back on Monday?
No, we're here and available. Dr. Jackson joked, but in all seriousness, if they ever need to call us, if they have questions or concerns, you know, we have our parent-student handbook that's posted on the district website, but we're available.
Dr. Jackson, you want me to give your cell phone number out over the air?
No. I appreciate the offer, but no.
Well, and I appreciate you guys not just coming on today, but always, anytime that we, you know, want to interview somebody, even teachers during a school day, you guys always let them come over for an hour or so and talk. And if you think of any students, any teachers that are doing really neat things that need to be highlighted, let us know, because that's why I do this, is to highlight positive things that are happening in Walker County and in Jasper. So.
Okay, good deal. We appreciate the good work you do, and appreciate the support that we get.
Well, we try our best. So, guys, it's been a great week on Live at 9. We had a full week of guests, and already got I think every day is booked for next week now. So we'll be back next week. Until then, be kind and love, and we'll see you on Monday on Live at 9 with James Phillips. on WJLX.